Yo, 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 what's going on, my people? It's your girl, Ryder Creator, coming back with another one. So, today, I wanted to get into a young lady's case who has not been properly publicized, if you ask me. It's only showing this in one place, and I actually saw no, it's actually showing us in two places, but the place that I saw this story was getting it from the other place, which is News Now. So I've only seen it being publicized in two places, which is not including the place where this young lady went missing from. Okay. So this is about a young lady by the name of Taylor Casey. So she went missing on a place in the Bahamas called Paradise Island. She was on a trip to a 30-day retreat um, to do yoga and to learn more about the craft and the spirituality aspects of yoga. And it was like a spiritual retreat slash journey slash, uh, for lack of a better word, just node path. So so she went there. She was supposed to be there for 30 days. Um oh, let me plug this. Wait a minute. I just realized that this could go on me. So I'm gonna try to plug this in so it won't cut out on me. It's not a lot of charge, so I wanted to make sure I get some charge going on. Okay. So So let me see if I can find something that kind of says what was going on. Let me put that on. I hope I remember to take that off. I always keep forgetting. But let me see if I can find something on Taylor Casey that I could play for you guys. And then once I play something for you, then I'm going to get into the spiritual information that I was given from God, the ancestors, the angels, and one of who I think is Taylor, but I don't want to bring nobody down. Let's still keep hope and let's still believe that she can be found alive. I don't want to bring nobody down, but that's who I think it was from, but it doesn't mean that it was from that person. Okay? So let me see if I can find something on Taylor on this. All right. I just had it. Taylor Casey. Okay. Hmm. All right. Let me see. All right. Oh, so they do have it in another place, which is Fox Chicago. This is her hometown. This is the only other place reporting about it is Fox Chicago. Chicago News. It could be NBC Chicago, Fox 32 Chicago, but only Chicago is the only place that is talking about it too. So let me. Oh, the Bahamas issues a statement now. Let me see. Let me see. Hmm. I didn't see this. I didn't see that they issued a statement now. Let me see if they got something that I could play so you can hear it. I might have to read it. Oh no. Oh, they got something I could play. Come on, baby, tune in. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna read it because it's taking too long to come to. So let's just get started on that. So Bahama Yoga Retreat issues a statement as search for missing Chicago woman attendee of the retreat continues. Taylor Casey, 41 of Chicago, was reported missing when she didn't show up for morning yoga classes during a retreat when she was attending in the Bahamas. Um, all right. So the island yoga retreat, Chicago woman attended before she was reported missing, and the Bahamas has issued a statement marking the latest developments in the case as officials continue to investigate her disappearance. A participant from our yoga certification program, Taylor Casey, is missing. The Sivananda Ashram Yoga Retreat posted on Facebook earlier this week. That's the statement? Wait a minute. All right, let me read further. Maybe I'm tripping. So, Casey, 41 of Chicago, last seen June 19th, on Paradise Island in Nassau, according to a filer from the Royal Bahamas. Where is that at? According to a filer from the Royal Bahama Police Force, organizers at the Paradise Island Yoga Retreat said in their statement that Casey's disappearance was discovered on June 20th when she did not attend morning classes, which is wrong. So this is wrong. From hearing what everybody else had to say and listening to the reporter, the first people to cover this, which is News Now, from listening to this, I discovered that she went missing on the night of June 18th. They're saying she went missing on the night of June 19th, and that she was reported missing on the 20th, but that can't be true because the man was checking his calendar and saying that the phone was pinged in the water and found on Wednesday, and Wednesday was June 19th. So that means that she was reported missing on June 18th. So let's get to that. So, and well, I got a lot of other things to add. I'll get to that later. I just want to find out what this retreat supposedly issued a statement. I hope it wasn't just that Taylor Casey is missing. I hope that wasn't the whole statement. So, organizers of the Paradise Island Yoga Retreat, and in their statement that Casey's disappearance was discovered on June 20th when she did not attend morning classes. She was last seen at the retreat late on the evening of June 19th. The statement continued. We urge anyone with any information on Miss Casey's whereabouts to contact the local police immediately. The statement went on to say, the ashram is working with authorities in the investigation. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. So, that's it. Let me see. Is there any more? A participant from the yoga participant. Oh, Taylor Casey is missing on June 20th. We request the police investigate and inform the U.S. Embassy and Miss Casey's family. We requested. And that's on June 20th. They requested, and that is I don't know. I don't know if this is right or wrong. All I know is this two different accounts of 2 different days. So let me ask God and the ancestors which one is the right one. Did Taylor Casey go missing on the night of June 19th? No. Okay. So she went missing on the night of June 18th. Right. They got everything a little off on a day. Wait a minute. Let me try to fix this. Try to fix my reception. Okay. That should be better. Now, where was I at? She was last seen on retreat later the evening, June 19th. We urge anyone with information. Oh, yeah, I already said all that. Okay. So that's what was said. Okay. Colette Seymour, Casey's mom, also released a statement saying family and friends were deeply concerned for Taylor's safety and well-being. We love Taylor and want her home. Seymour stated in a press release that was posted to a public Facebook group titled Find Taylor Casey. Now, let me say that mom, let me finish reading. I didn't know she had more to say. So Seymour's statement went on to say that Casey was eager to share the experience at the yoga retreat with others upon her return, leading to her to believe her daughter may be in danger. Taylor would never disappear like this, the statement said. According to the release, Seymour was expected to travel to Paradise Island and Nassau to coordinate with local authorities. A report, she is there, okay? Just in case y'all don't know, she's there. Mama do not play. She already there. She was on the first thing smoking. She ain't playing with them. Okay? So, where was I at? A report from Nassau Guardian stated that the police have used drones, divers, and a K9 unit in their search for Casey. Somebody said that's lies, but I'm just repeating what the ancestors just said to me. During a local press conference Wednesday, Nassau Chief Superintendent Chrisley Skippings reported that Casey's cell phone had been found in the ocean, but her belongings were still at the retreat. They said that's lies too. Let me say that our priority is to find Taylor and to find Taylor in good health. Skippings said in the Nassau Guardian report. In January, the U.S. issued a level 2 travel advisory for the Bahamas. What I don't like is these little travel advisories are not public enough for people to really notice them or see. They are not visible enough. They need to make them more visible to people, especially people that's intending to travel. I'm sure if Taylor knew that it was I don't think she even knew it was a travel advisory against you going to the Bahamas, because that would have made her rethink her decision to go. Period. She could arrange to go somewhere else for some spiritual retreat if it was that dangerous, but I don't think it was visible to her and she did not know. So, one that travelers should exercise increased caution in the Bahamas due to crime. I don't believe that stuff is visible enough, period. The majority of crime occurs on New Providence, Nassau, and Grand Bahama Freeport Islands. The advisory said violent crimes such as burglaries, armed robberies, and sexual and SEXUAL assaults occur in both tourist and non-tourist areas. Be vigilant when staying at short-term vacation rental properties where private security companies do not have a presence. Now, so I guess you need to be more vigilant if it was going to be a long term, because that's pretty long term. That's long term if you stay for 30 days. That's enough to develop to establish residency. If you don't know, but yeah. So NBC Chicago has reached out to Casey's family, the yoga retreat, and the Royal Bahamas Police Force to learn more. This story will be updated as more information becomes available. So hopefully everybody stays on it to make sure that justice for this young lady is served, because it's a lot of fishy things going on, okay? Why is my thing counting down like this? So I'm sitting here looking at my tablet and it's counting down instead of counting up, which is crazy. I don't understand. So anyway, but we're gonna get to this. I'm gonna find my information that I got. I'm concerned for her whereabouts, and I want to get out what was told to me by God and the ancestors. And I don't know all of this information to be facts, but ain't nobody, they don't seem to be doing enough if you ask me. So I'm gonna put out what I know. Okay? So why is this not showing? Wait a minute. Let me see something. I think something is wrong here. There we go. I hope y'all couldn't hear that. What the world? Wait a minute. I'm trying to get something together and it seems like it's wrong. Hold up. I'm get this together. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Let me try to make sure this is plugged in, because that's why it's not going down instead of going up. It's not plugged in properly or something. Chocolate, I adore. Ooh, baby. Oh, okay. It's something to do my cord. I'm gonna have to change my cord soon because it just acted real crazy. Okay. Okay. So I got it together now. I think I do. So let me get back to what I was about to say about Casey. So this is the spiritual information I came up with, along with mixed kind of in with facts and things that I learned about the case. So she's 41 years old. Her date of birth is 11/7. which happened to be the birthday of two people in my family, which is crazy. Um, she is my twin sign, which is a Scorpio. Me and the Scorpio had the same type of discernment. Um, all right, and she was reported missing. So it's different things. I believe she went missing on the evening of 6/18. That's what I keep getting from God and the ancestors. She was reported missing on 6/20. Um, Also, my intuition had told me that she was either a yoga instructor or a health and wellness instructor. Come to find out, she was studying to be that. She arrived there on the 3rd. That's what I learned when I seen one of her friends and her mama being interviewed. She arrived on the 3rd. It was a 30-day retreat, so she was supposed to be probably leaving on the 2nd or the 3rd. So yeah. So um so Taylor was on a yoga so it's called Sivananda Ashram Retreat on Paradise Island. Okay, they were there to do yoga, to study yoga, the art of yoga, and the spirituality aspects are connected to yoga. Okay, but she wasn't even listed as a resident on the retreat. She wasn't listed as being there, which is highly effing suspect. Okay, so my intuition, this automatically tells me that the resort or resort staff have something to do with it directly. Now, somebody was in this guy's chat who was talking about this, and they said something about Kanika Jenkins. And you know what? I didn't even see the connection. Only that Taylor is from Chicago, but I didn't see the connection. But now that that was introduced, I do see the connection because in Kanika's, I knew that security and housekeeping had to be um the people involved in Kanika's disappearance. Period. So same thing here. So now I'm not gonna say security. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell you. So this automatically tells me that the resort or the resort staff has something to do with it directly. The resort controller is directly involved. Now you see, I got everything scrolling down about everything I say is allegedly. Um, this is for my own protection. So I'm just saying that, but listen to what I have to say because this is some real enlightening information. Okay, so the resort controller is directly involved in the disappearance of Taylor. Now, the reason why I say this is because my cousin, uh, I'm not even gonna get into no by marriage. My cousin, that was his position a lot of the times. He was either a regional manager or regional controller or a controller of a specific hotel. Okay, that was his position. And that's the reason why I'm saying controller, because it's really a position in hotel staffing or in resort or things like that, buildings like that are built to house people while they're on a vacation stay or whatever. This is the type of job that is there. I don't know if it's called a controller in the Bahamas, but the person that would be similar to the position of controller should be investigated as soon as possible. So let me see. So let me finish what I was saying. So the resort controller is directly involved in the disappearance of Taylor. That is the person who has the power to make a guest presence in parentheses listing disappear because they didn't have her listed on there. The controller should be arrested. He's the mastermind of it all. Um, this is not the first time that a guest has been set up to be robbed and MURDERED, in the resort or in this retreat. Okay, did you hear what I said? They need to investigate into the pattern of this happening. How many people have went missing? How many times has somebody went missing from a retreat or from this resort? Now, the retreat would be the perfect place to do something like this because it lasts for 30 days. The retreat must also, and I think it also encourages participants to cut off or unplug from the world. Where was I at? To cut off or unplug from the world. They thought she didn't communicate with anyone for that reason. They thought they had a 2-week head start before anyone would be looking for her. They thought wrong. Mama down there right now. Mama do not play about hers. Okay? She's there now. Salute, mama. So anyway, this information I got from the rods. The one before that, that was my opinion. The rods told me, I believe that Taylor was there for about 2 weeks before she went missing. Okay. Now, she went and and they also tried to say, when I was watching another person, the retreat place tried to say that there's a new group of people there, but it's impossible. It wasn't a new group of people there. They still on the same group of people because Taylor arrived on the 3rd, and it's a 30-day retreat. So that's the same group of damn people. And they didn't even tell the people that a lady went missing. Okay. So, okay. Now, she went missing for 2 weeks. She was there for about 2 weeks before she went missing. She went, I don't know what I was trying to write down right there. Okay, in actuality, she went missing 15 days before she was supposed to be finished this retreat, I think. They also said she went missing on the night of 6/18 between 9 and 10 p.m. Okay? Did you hear that? You hear that? Now, let's keep getting into it. I believe the controller hires real street gutter people to rob and MURDER these guests. This is a well spaced out, well thought out, well oiled machine. Okay? I was told the controller is fairly new. He has only worked at this resort for around 5 months. And this is how long ago the disappearances have started at the Paradise Island Resort. He needs to be looked into. He actually needs to be arrested. When Taylor went to her room on the night of the 18th, 6/18/2024 to be exact, around 9:15 p.m., there was 2 GUN men in her room. They robbed her and carried her out on the first floor Ocean View room. They chose her because she looks like she has a lot of money, and she was on the first floor, so they can exit/kidnap without being seen. And my impression and my opinion, the controller, keyword controller, erased any evidence of the 2 GUN men, their presence in the resort. He erased the camera footage. The GUN men had entered through the main entrance and then went right to Taylor's room. So They need to be on asking them for the footage from that night of that resort. See, that's why they're probably changing the days, because they're trying to run people around in circles so you won't be clued in on when she really went missing. So you won't recognize that the footage is missing. The timeline is missing for the day that she really went missing. That's why the last night that she talked to her family was on the 18th, is on Tuesday, and that's because that was the last night she was seen. So, let me finish. Um, I believe that they can find camera footage at the, so this is intuition and impression. I believe that they can find camera footage at the marina where the boats are docked at around 2 a.m. This was given to me by the rise, the 2 a.m. stuff. There should be camera footage of a boat going out into the ocean. Taylor can be seen, this is given to me by the rides, allegedly fighting with the KIDNAPPERS. She was not deceased when she was put or forced on that boat. That the person driving the powerboat drove them, they paid somebody that was out there already to drive them into the ocean. So the person driving the powerboat drove them into the ocean to take Taylor's LIFE and DUMP her and her phone there, allegedly. Her life was TAKEN around 2 a.m. or around that time on 6/19, 2024. And all of this just to rob her. They could have just took her stuff. They didn't have to do all this. They could have just raided her room when she wasn't there and just called it a day. Why you had to do all that? All right, so a four-wheeler was waiting outside of her first floor ocean view room to drive her away on it. It was two GUN men, remember I said, so all three of them were on it. Her her phone pinged in the water on Wednesday, 6/19/2024, according to News Now. When he looked at his calendar, it was 6/19 was a Wednesday was 6/19. This is why I say she went missing on a night of 6/18. And that's the last night that the mother ever spoke to her. Her niece traced that. The police lied and said they have the phone, but they don't. The niece traced that phone. They saying that divers found the phone, but they won't let the family see the phone or let the family have possession of the phone. The phone pinged closer to the marina docks than the middle of the ocean, because this is what they're saying, that it was in the middle of the ocean. It's between the marina docks and the middle of the ocean, but it's closer to the marina docks than the middle of the ocean. Where her phone is will be where you find Taylor, in my opinion, allegedly. Now, I had an impression that Taylor used to work for the government before around 2020 when the pandemic started. I think she reset her life like I did and changed her focus and was creating a more fulfilling path by becoming a yoga instructor and like following her passion and getting on what we say in astrology, her true path, or in astrology we say her true node. So yeah, I really believe this because I did the same thing. I believe that she did this reset in 2021, that she decided to walk a different path in 2021. She started following her higher self's passion, or what her higher self was calling her to do in 2021. Somebody saying that's correct. And so I think that is all. Let me see if I got any more on Taylor Casey. I think that's everything. I just wanted to put out everything that I got from God, the ancestors, and the angels. I thank anybody who pulled up. Thank you for listening, for watching. If you know a way for me to get in touch with the mother, I would love to get in touch with the mother just to try to steer her in the right direction, because I feel like the authorities there are chasing their tails. They don't know what the hell is going on, and they're not doing nothing. They're not moving like they're interested in finding Taylor. They're just telling us all the things that they used, but they ain't found a damn thing. How you got divers, you got this, you got that, but you ain't found nothing. And then they lied and said they found the phone. They don't have the phone. They're telling the mother that they have the phone, but they don't have the phone. The niece pinged that phone. The niece tracks all of her family's phone just to be able to find them at any given moment, which is crazy, but it's a good thing she did that, because they wouldn't even know that her phone pinged in the water if it wasn't for the niece. So with that being said, that's it, and that's all. Um, Prayers for her mama, prayers for Taylor's mama, prayers up for Taylor. I pray that the mama found her baby. I seen her being interviewed and she kept holding her heart. I pray the mama make it through this, and I pray God grace her with a different amount of strength so she can make it through this. And I don't think that was an accident when they was interviewing her and this boat kept honking, honking, honking. It made her grab her heart. I believe she was thinking, what is, like, did they take her on one of those? I think it was a ferry boat, but I don't think that Taylor was taken on a ferry boat. But just the fact, the way it was honking like that, it hit her in a different way. On TV, you could see it. And she grabbed her heart, and I believe I seen her mind go like, I hope they didn't take her on something like that or whatever. Maybe they did. Her mind was churning. But she is somewhat right, because a boat plays a big part in all of this. So, like I was saying, I said that's all. Thank you for the people that pulled up and watched anything that had to do with this. I would appreciate if people come in and watch, or when you get a chance to watch the whole thing, you know, act like you care. If you don't, that's okay. Just don't even come. If you don't care, don't even pull up. But I wish that people would actually watch the whole thing. This could be your story one day. And I know if it happened to you, you would want people to watch your story. So anyway, but thank you for the people that pulled up. I appreciate your presence. Even if it was for a little while, I just hope, my prayer is that you come back and watch the whole thing. If anybody knows a way to get in contact with the mama, please leave it in my comments. I will be more than appreciative. If you wish to contribute to the platform, the Cash App is scrolling across the bottom. If you wish to contact me for any reason or to book a reading, because I do readings, I do divine and rod readings. I also do oracle card readings. I do astrology readings, numerology readings, and true path and name readings. So, and true path is like true note readings. So, I do those type of readings. If you wish to contact me, my email is listed in the description box. I will happily converse with you there. I think that's it, and that's all. I love everybody who pulled up. I appreciate y'all. And justice for Taylor. And I'm praying that we find her alive and well. And thank you, everybody. I love you. Mwah. Peace.